Each year, Microsoft Research hosts hundreds of influential speakers from around the world, including leading scientists, renowned experts in technology, book authors, and leading academics, and makes videos of these lectures freely available.
Welcome. I know many of you, not all of you. I'm Liz Lawley. I'm the one who's been sending you all of these reminder emails and updates and things like that. Just out of curiosity, how many of you have never been to one of these symposia before? Oh, yay. All right, that's not accidental. We try really hard to get new people here on a regular basis. This is the 11th symposium. The first one was in 2004. Then there was some argument about whether there was one every year. And so it's either the 11th or the 12th. We're not gonna argue that at this point. But it has always been this idea of trying to bring together people from academia and from industry, people who live in these interstitial spaces, who are deeply curious about other areas, who want to learn. Right? So, and you know, some of you have heard me say this before, but there's two real criteria for being invited to this. One is somebody who is organizing this thinks you're one of the best people in the world at what you do. Right? Everybody in here meets that test. The other is that you're not an asshole. Right? And that's a non-trivial requirement to tack on to the best in the world at what you do, because the whole idea here is that everybody here is probably more excited about learning what you do than they are about telling you what they do, right? And that's really important. So yes, we're going to have talks, we're going to have presentations, we're going to have panels, we're going to have breakouts, but we also have big chunks of time for you to just talk to each other. You know, the presentations are the glue that pull all this together, and the conversations are the really important part of what comes out of this. So I want to introduce some of the people who have been particularly important in all of this. I'm going to start with, where's Sarah? There she is. Back there, that lovely woman who at the desk, Sarah is the person who makes the magic happen. Sarah makes sure that everything is where it's supposed to be. If there are issues, if there are problems, if there are logistical things, she is the magical person to talk to about stuff like they didn't have my hotel reservation or things like that. And she's going to make sure all the food and things like that happen. Everybody knows Lily, I think. Lily is the reason we have this every year. Lily finds the funds for it and the administrative support and pulls us all together. And without that, yeah, we have a bunch of people who organized sessions this year, so you'll be seeing all of them as we come along. But Fiona Romeo is doing the session on his organized session on design. Andres Monroy Hernandez, did I say that even close to right? Okay, well, close enough, right? Is doing a very cool session on crowdsourcing. Lily has some really interesting speakers who are coming in. Brady is doing stuff on hardware, and I am Katie. Where's Katie? There she is. Katie is doing something on humanizing systems. On all of these are about consequences, often unintended consequences. So, if you read the email that I sent you last week, you know what comes next now, right? Which is we're going to pass this microphone around, and you are going to very briefly say your name, your affiliation, if you want to provide that, and what's the thing that you would love to give a 5-minute talk about? I suggest that everybody have something out where they can take notes, because there will in fact be a quiz. And the quiz is, who are the no more than 7, because it's so hard for them to collate this, no more than 7 people that you really want to hear that 5-minute talk. We will actually pick the top 10 vote getters to give talks this evening. And we will collate these between now and lunchtime, so you will know by lunchtime if you got picked for tonight. it does not need to be on something related to the symposium topics. Okay? What it should be is something that you really care about, something that you really want to share. So the example I give is one of the best ones we've had was Ethan Zuckerman from MIT, who talked about the geopolitics of sumo wrestling, which was an amazing talk and totally unrelated to anything we did that year at the symposium. So I will start. You know who I am. I'm Liz Lawley. I teach at RIT. And if I give a talk, it would be on the project I did in 2014 where I posted a gratitude photo every day. And the way that that process reshaped my outlook on day-to-day life. And I am going to hand this to Fiona.
Hi, I'm Fiona Romeo. I'm the Director of Digital Content and Strategy at the Museum of Modern Art in New York. I've only been there for about 6 months. I had what would seem in America to be an extravagantly long time off, looking after my now 2-year-old twins. Before that, I worked in the museum sector for a few years, but I originally was part of this group when I worked in what I refer to as the web proper. So it's nice to be invited back after my many years dossing about in museums. I'm not going to propose a talk because I've got a session this morning, so I think that's way too much of me already.
Hi, Corinna Gardner. I work at the Victoria and Albert Museum in London, and you will be hearing something of me this morning. Should you wish to hear something again this evening, it will be about finding design in Shenzhen.
Hi, I'm Alexandra Lang. I'm a design critic, and I write for Dezeen and the New York Times and the New Yorker blog. If I had 5 minutes tonight, I would talk about IDOing your kids.
I am Benjamin Mako Hill, and I'm at the University of Washington, and I study online communities and peer production. And if given 5 minutes, I have a bunch of things, but I think I will give a lightning talk on how to take photographs of lightning. With like lightning, like discharge of electrical discharge in the atmosphere, and how to take photographs of it with lots of great pictures. In a sense. You'll have to see. You'll have to vote for myself.
My name is Heather Corcoran. I'm the director of the digital art organization Rhizome. And I also am giving a talk this morning, so I think, I need a break. So, yeah.
Hi, I'm Michael Bernstein. I'm an assistant professor of computer science at Stanford University. Mine might be tales from office hours, weird occurrences that only occur in office hours in Silicon Valley.
Hi, I'm Matt McLaurin. I run a design team at eBay, and I guess my cheeky topic would be why is eBay so antisocial, and what are some lazy and realistic hacks we could use to make it more social?
I'm Lily, and I'm doing a session, so you shouldn't vote for me. But if I were to do something, it'd probably be about working with friends.
Good morning. I'm Karina Wong. I'm from the Gates Foundation, and if I were to do a 5-minute session, I have been going to Chengdu in Sichuan province for the last several years, and they have a very unique style of dumplings. I'll teach you how to make Chengdu-style dumplings.
I'm Mimi To. I'm an anthropologist at the University of California, Irvine. I guess, given 5 minutes, I would talk about why Minecraft could be the solution of all our problems in education.
Hi, my name is Julian Bleeker. I run a bicycle parts company. And the only thing I could possibly talk about with any authority is how a novice trains for a 24-hour mountain bike race.
Vote for Julian. I'm Katie London. I'm at Microsoft Research, and you're also going to hear from me tomorrow. So if you voted for me for a 5-minute talk, I'd talk about a farm, which you don't want to hear about. So.
I don't know. I'd like to hear about it. I'm Sunny Bates. I live in New York. I've got a company called Red Thread that works with the people on the threads that are shaping the future. And if I were going to talk, I think I'd talk about intentional communities.
Hey, I'm Ilan Lee. If you'd asked me last week, I would have said I'm the Chief Design Officer for Xbox Entertainment. This week I'm unemployed, so there's that. If I were going to do 5 minutes, I wouldn't talk about any of that, though. I would talk about something called Exploding Kittens, which is a new Kickstarter campaign I'm about to start, which is taking up all my time and making me unbearably happy.
Hi, my name's Alexis Hope. I'm at the MIT Media Lab in the Center for Civic Media. If I had 5 minutes, I would tell you about my 5 favorite games I played last year.
Hi, Catherine D'Ignazio. I'm at the MIT Media Lab and the Emerson College Engagement Lab. And I think whenever I'm at events like this where there's lots of people talking, I think a lot about silence. So I think what I would offer you for a 5-minute talk is a performance of John Cage's 4 minutes and 33 seconds.
Hi, I'm Darius Kazemi. I'm from Boston. I make bots that do, they like tell jokes and make art and stuff like that. And I'm speaking tomorrow, so you'll hear from me then about bot stuff. But if I were to give a 5-minute talk, it would be about how, probably how money is a metaphor for violence.
Crap, following that one. Hello, I'm Tom Coates. I'm this guy. I'm doing a little startup with a friend. It's about making objects talk to you, and so you can have friends that are objects. And I'm talking tomorrow about my house that talks to me. And this is Fiona again.
I'm going to go to the back of the room rather than starting in the front. Joshua?
Hi, I'm Joshua Schachter. Hi, I'm Joshua Schachter. I did Delicious many years ago. I'm now a layabout, and I could probably talk about angel investing.
Hi, my name is Danielle Applestone. I run Other Machine Company, which makes tiny versions of industrial manufacturing tools. If I had 5 minutes, I would talk about, it would be called Dark Gray Powder, a materials science love story.
Hey everyone, I'm Sam Slover. I'm a researcher at NYU ITP. And for 5 minutes, I'd love to talk to you about what I'm really interested in, which is food labels, how we got food labels, and how we can make them better.
Hi, I'm Justin Cranshaw from Microsoft Research. Before that, I was at Carnegie Mellon. And if I had 5 minutes, I'm really interested in folk music and how, in particular, how songs evolve. And so I'd be really interested to talk about remixing in folk music.
Hi, I'm Denise Chang, and I am affiliated with the MIT Center for Civic Media, and I'm also a fellow with the San Francisco Mayor's Office of Civic Innovation. If I had 5 minutes, I would probably stall for a while, but I would probably try to recall what I know about some of the street art in San Francisco, some of the graffiti that you would see around, but mostly stalling.
Hi guys, my name is Matt Stempeck, and let's see, I've just joined Microsoft's new Civic Tech division in New York City, where we're working to use technology to make cities better. And if I had a 5-minute talk, I think I would talk about how to automate stalking yourself for purposes of reflection.
Hey everybody, my name is Dan O'Sullivan. I'm from NYU ITP program. I'm interested in making more accessible tools for filmmaking, and I guess that's all I can talk about. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Eitan Adar. I'm a professor of information and computer science at the University of Michigan. For 5 minutes, I might talk about deception in human-computer interaction, so why you would have your computer lie to your users.
Hey everyone, Bjorn Hartman from UC Berkeley, where I co-direct the Invention Lab and the Jacobs Institute for Design Innovation. In 5 minutes, I would give a talk on you won't believe what they did with their 3D printers, and also how a group of undergrads who came through our lab raised $3 million for cat ear headphones.
Hi, my name is Drew Harry. I am a research scientist at Twitch. And if I had 5 minutes, I would talk about chat culture in really giant chat rooms, like chat rooms with 100,000 people in them, and what it looks like when they cheer and have a dance party.
Hello, my name is John Bruner. I'm from O'Reilly, and I run our SOLID conference that's about the intersection between software and the physical world. If I had 5 minutes, I would talk about the Columbia River and how it's controlled and what it says about the interaction between man and nature.
Hello, my name is Yuri Engstrom, and I'm trained as a sociologist, but mostly work on internet companies. Right now, an entrepreneur in residence at True Ventures, which is a Silicon Valley venture capital firm. And if I had 5 minutes, I'd probably talk about the micro school that we built up and I've been running for the last year, and why Minecraft is not the solution to all our educational problems.
I'm Ray Ozzie. I'm founder of a startup called Taco. I've been in the world of computer-supported cooperative work for longer than many of you have lived. If I had 5 minutes, I'd probably just talk a little bit about why social dynamics are a lot different in business and in work contexts than they are in real life, and how the tide is turning, and how what's happening on the outside is really beginning to impact what's happening on the inside.
Hi, I'm Linda Stone, and I study the psychophysiology of our relationship to technology. And in 5 minutes, Ariel Garten and I would both talk about an emerging class of new technologies that are related to bringing us back into our bodies, since the computer has caused a lot of us to walk a short distance away from them.
Hi, Lars. I'm Lars from Fuse Labs at Microsoft. I've spent the last couple of weeks doing a real deep dive on this incredible phenomenon called Minecraft and how it's used in education. So I suggest by proxy you either vote for Mimi or was it Yuri, because I want to hear more about what they have to say.
I'm Gloria Mark. I'm from UC Irvine, and in 5 minutes I would talk about happiness, something I'm very interested in, and in particular happiness and how it's affected by using information technology.
Hi, my name is Mor Naaman. I'm faculty at Cornell Tech. I also direct the Connective Media program there as part of the Jacobs Institute. 5 minutes I could talk either about teaching social science to computer science students, why, how, what worked, and what are the open questions, which are all of them, or about the secret study that we just did, study on the Secret app, and why is it like a bathroom in a restaurant, but not in the way you think.
Hi, I'm Meredith Ringel-Morris from Microsoft Research, and I could give a 5-minute talk on how to build a really kick-ass custom Lego table for your kids or for yourself to play with.
Hi, I'm Dan Russell. I'm from Google. I would give a 5-minute talk on teaching people how to search because they think they know and they actually don't.
So I'm Catherine Isbister from NYU, and I run a place called the Game Innovation Lab there, in between School of Engineering and the School of the Arts, which is an interesting place to be. And I think for my 5-minute talk, I would actually show you my really cool folding bike that I got here on with the Caltrain, and if you want, you can ride it too.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Churchill, and I'm at Google, and rather like, is it Catherine? I talk too much, not like you, but I would like to lead a 5-minute silent meditation.
Hi, I'm Amanda Williams. I have a startup called Fabule, and we are working on collaboration tools for project creators to work with manufacturers more easily. So one thing that, if I had 5 minutes, I would probably talk about the dirty, underhanded, dishonest things that I have encountered and done while prototyping and manufacturing in Shenzhen.
I'm Gina Neff. I'm faculty at the University of Washington and the Center for Media, Data, and Society in Budapest. And I have a problem because I have a work talk and a play talk, so I'm going to tell you both. Work, when is data money? a history of the word monetization and the ways in which it does and doesn't fit personal data, and the ways in which we can learn from that. And then the fun talk, how to improve predictive analytics using a 16th century tool, the tarot. So I'll teach you about what the tarot is and why it actually works for prediction, even if you don't believe in magic. Sort of like big data. Thanks.
Hi everyone, this is Munmunde Chaudhary, and I'm a faculty at Georgia Tech. I used to be with Microsoft Research until very recently. And if I have 5 minutes, I'm going to be talking to you about how we can take huge logs of data from social media and what it can tell us about our psychological states and our well-being. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Philipp Schmidt from the MIT Media Lab, where I work on learning. And if I had 5 minutes, I would talk about the awareness class that Joey and Tenzin ran at the Media Lab, and mindfulness and meditation. And I should just warn you, I'm not an expert on that topic at all.
Hello, my name is Ariel Garten. I'm the founder of Muse. I'm going to be talking later this afternoon on brain sensing technology. So for my 5-minute talk, I give my support to Linda to talking about ditching data and getting back to the body.
Hello, I'm Refik Anadol. I recently graduated from UCLA Design Media Arts Department, and I'll be having a small talk about how my dream as a grad student came true by juxtaposing digital and physical world. Yeah, just a sort. Great.
Hi, my name is Keshner Hill. I'm a journalist at Fusion, and if I had 5 minutes, I would talk about how I hacked into a stranger's smart house last year.
Hi, my name is Jenny Rodenhouse. I'm currently a graduate student at Media Design Practices at Art Center College of Design. And if I was going to give a 5-minute talk, it would be on my thesis, which is looking at the practice of using place in science. And so I've been investigating test sites, scientific test sites that exist across the United States. But I'd advise you to not vote for me because my paper's due at midnight tonight, so I'm really busy. Okay, I'm Sarah from Microsoft Research Fuse Labs, where I'm a designer. If I had 5 minutes, I'd talk about my personal passion, which is the architecture of zoos for autonomous robots. Not an expert in robots, but I love architecture.
So hi, I'm Cecilia Aragon. I'm faculty at the University of Washington, and my specialty is human-centered data science. If I had 5 minutes to talk, I would talk about how flying upside down and doing spins, loops, and rolls is like getting a degree in computer science.
Hi, I'm Roja Banderi. I'm a Twitter and used to be at UCLA just a little bit before that. If I have 5 minutes, I will read you a translation of a poem by an Iranian poet that I really like and tell you how I think that relates to a painting I did with of her.
That's a little tight here. Hi, I'm Anthony Cassia. Tony, for you guys, please. That's just the print name. I'm an architect in Los Angeles. I'm going to be showing my work later today in one of Lily's groups. I hope you all can enjoy that and learn something. The 5-minute talk would be what's, architecture consumes me, but something else consumed my last year as well. I found an app. My birthday was Saturday, so a year ago on my birthday I found an app. Oh, thank you. Thanks. I hit 50 last year, so this is the new 50. I found an app. I used it 5 times a day, iPad, phone, every day consulted it. I lost 60 pounds on it using an app. So, you know, it's a startup app. It's a new technology. Technology took 60 pounds off me. I ate pizza every other day, ice cream every day, no exercise like the rest of us. 60 pounds. If you want to learn, I'll tell you how. Wait. I don't own the company, so.
Hi, I'm Imad Alwani. I'm with Fuse Labs, and if I had 5 minutes to talk, I would talk about the music and the challenges that would emerge if you put a jazz band, a hard rock band, and an Oriental Sufi band in one room and ask them to give a concert in 1 week.
Hi, I'm Liz Gerber from Northwestern, designer and researcher there. The name of my, not talk, but workshop is called Dreams. Show of hands, who's ever had a dream that they have not yet realized? Come on, come on. Okay, I got full support. In 5 minutes, I'm going to do a workshop that gets you that much closer to realizing the biggest dream of your life.
Wow. 60 pounds lost and dreams. Yeah, this is hard. My name is Jeff Hancock. I'm a professor at Cornell and chair of the information science department there. I also was an author of the Facebook emotion study, and my 5 minutes would be talking about the gift of massive criticism.
Hi, I'm Brady Forrest with Highway 1 and PCH, this building. I incubate hardware startups. You are welcome. And my 5-minute talk would be an off-the-record discussion of what it's like as an outsider creating a TV show that'll be airing next fall, and kind of what the timeline is like for doing that.
I'm Brad Younger, and I'm a chief medical officer for a company called Mobisante. We do mobile healthcare. So you'll already be hearing from me later today. If I was going to speak for 5 minutes, I'd probably talk about do-it-your-healthcare stories around the world, people hacking into healthcare to make their lives better. But I really want to hear about exploding kittens, so let's keep focused on that, please.
My name is Brian Keegan. I'm a research associate at the Harvard Business School. I work on HBX, which is an online learning platform. So I just started, but happy to answer any questions about that. If I had 5 minutes, I would want to talk about a project that's kind of been near and dear to my heart recently. I'm broadly interested in sort of this concept of what Samuel Arbesman's called long data, so how we could go about and look at old historical archive data and interrogate that with new kinds of methods. So I'd want to give a 5-minute talk about how we could create networks out of Major League Baseball player data from the past 100 years.
I'm Nathan Matias. I'm a PhD student at the MIT Media Lab and Center for Civic Media, and spent a summer at Fuse Labs. And with my 5 minutes, I would talk about those crazy productivity loss calculations for everything from bathroom breaks to Angry Birds, and how I calculated the productivity loss to the US economy due to mansplaining.
I'm Alex Levitt. I'm a PhD candidate at USC in the Annenberg School. I study social media and online games with ethnography and machine learning. I'm torn between two ideas. So I can either talk about the one time I rented a botnet to win a free trip to New York, or I could talk about looking at my Facebook year in review and how I tried to reverse engineer it.
Hi, I'm Kate Miltner. I am also a PhD student, not candidate, at USC Annenberg. I study internet pop culture, or in academic speak, trivialized forms of online cultural production. I would like to talk about, if I had 5 minutes, a project I just finished, which figures out how we ended up with an all-white emoji set.
Hi, I'm Aaron Cope. I'm a head of engineering in the Digital and Emerging Media Department at the Cooper Hewitt Smithsonian National Design Museum. It's all your stuff. I'm also speaking, so I think you should vote for someone else. Also because it means that I don't actually have to figure out what I mean when I say I would do a 5-minute talk about a manifesto against experiences in design.
Hi, I'm Josette Melcher. I'm the executive director and founder of Gray Area Foundation for the Arts. We support art and technology for social impact here in San Francisco. If I had 5 minutes, I would talk about what not to say to the planning department when you're reviving a theater in the Mission.
Hi, my name is Andres Monroy Hernandez. I'm a researcher in Fuse Labs at Microsoft Research. And if I were to speak, I will talk about how my neighborhood used a cat in the context of kittens and a Facebook page to revive the neighborhood.
Hi, I'm Jose Merino. I am a political science professor in Mexico City, and I have a company called Data4. And if I have 5 minutes, and being from Mexico, I guess I would talk about data and violence and what we know and what we don't. And especially how to actually convey the idea of violence to a mass audience in Mexico?
I'm Katarina Fake, and I am a serial entrepreneur, co-founder of Flickr, Hunch, currently Findery, also formerly chairwoman of the board of Etsy. If I were to be given 5 minutes to speak, I would speak about some of the topics which currently interest me, which are homeschooling, child sex trafficking, and campus assault.
Did we miss anybody that came in late and that I didn't tag? Okay, so so here's the thing. You get to pick only 7, right? Only 7. I know that's hard. Here's the other thing. You have to write legibly because Carolyn and Sarah have to put these together. You also have to find out the name of the person. You can't just say hacking into smart house talk. So that means you might have to actually get up right now and find that person and find out their name, or ask somebody near you who might know their name, because it's just not fair to Sarah and Carolyn to have to figure out what your cryptic notes mean in terms of a person. Right? So that's what you need to do now. 7 people, their actual names. Sarah has paper and pen if you need it. Okay. And I'm going to give you a couple of minutes in case you have to actually get up and read somebody's name tag in order to accomplish this.
Each year, Microsoft Research hosts hundreds of influential speakers from around the world, including leading scientists, renowned experts in technology, book authors, and leading academics, and makes videos of these lectures freely available.